State Steve Price joins us now with details on today's decision and a lot of reaction coming in too, Steve.
A lot of reaction. This is a case people have been following for quite a while. Marcella, LA County District Attorney George Gascon said there are actually people in his own office that think the brothers should stay behind bars for life. But he believes their story, that they were molested, and says that, combined with their positive attitude as prisoners, influenced his decision.
We're going to recommend to the court that the life without the possibility of parole be removed.
LA County District Attorney George Gascon asking for resentencing in the cases of Lyle and Eric Menendez, the brothers who admitted to killing their parents inside their Beverly Hills home back in 1989 and are currently sitting in prison cells at the Donovan Correctional Facility here in San Diego.
There is no excuse for murder, and I will never imply that what we're doing here is to excuse that behavior, because even if you get abused, the right path is to call the police, seek help. But I understand also how sometimes people get desperate.
At their trial, prosecutors said the motive was money, with the boys wanting their parents' multi-million-dollar estate. The defense wanted to argue that the brothers acted in self-defense after enduring years of sexual abuse by their father, but the judge barred much of that evidence. Jurors convicted the brothers and sentenced them to life behind bars without the possibility of parole. But this request for resentencing means, if granted by the judge, they could be released immediately.
This is about truth, justice, and healing. It is time for Lyle and Eric to come home.
Many family members, including the murder victims' own siblings, believe the brothers were abused and have already served an appropriate sentence.
This decision is not just a legal matter. It is a recognition of the abuse my cousins endured, and we are grateful for the DA's leadership in putting justice over politics.
This step gives us all hope that the truth will finally be heard and that Lyle and Eric can begin to heal from the trauma of their past.
And I should point out that there is one uncle who still does not believe the boys' story. He says they should be staying behind bars. As for timing moving forward, that still isn't clear. The paperwork is going to be officially filed tomorrow. Then they have to have a hearing set, and a judge will have to listen to all of that. So, we could still be several weeks away, but definitely a big step forward today with the DA saying, I agree that there should be some rescheduling.
It is just a case that has taken on like a whole new generation of interest with the TikTok movement and then the Netflix documentary, and or it wasn't a documentary, the series. Yes. So many people are interested in knowing what's going to happen to these brothers. What are the next steps? I know some families say they want them home by Thanksgiving.
Okay, so let me backtrack a little bit about what you said, because there are a lot of people who are interested in this case now that weren't even alive when these murders took place. But because of what we've seen on TikTok, because of what we've seen on Netflix, there is this whole new group of people who are watching, including big influencers like Kim Kardashian, who came out and has been in support of the boys as well. As far as the timing, we are still waiting on that. As I mentioned, that they are going to bring this to the judge tomorrow. But then, the judge may decide, I don't agree, and they don't move forward. There could be the hearing. We'll have to see what happens. We'll definitely keep you updated, though.
So a lot of things still up in the air.
A lot of moving parts.
All right. Thanks so much, Steve.